right, so it's draw against City, and this match was match. You guys, maybe some of the Arsenal fans don't write off this match. How do you feel about the match first?
As in, I don't know what you're talking about when you mean
most of the Arsenal fans, most of them don't leave. They don't leave saying that 92.3.
As a gunner, as a true gunner, I have always known that we will come back. I knew MANCITY we are not going to walk away with the 3 points. That's just one thing for sure. Because I see that belief in the players. We were controlling the game. We were playing the game. We were playing very well. Besides, Guardiola gave us the edge ahead of them. He removed all his firepowers, and Arsenal defense, so we are now balanced. So we have every opportunity to equalize, which we did. That's it.
All right. So you guys were complaining about Mosquera not starting. Any thought on that?
For me, I think Mosquera should have started this game ahead of Saliba. See, Saliba is just coming back from injury. He needs time to come in. His match rust is not all that fit. I think Arteta gambled with it. He thought like this is a guy who has done it over the seasons. He felt like I trust this defender more. But to me, I think Mosquera should have started this game because over the past few matches where Saliba haven't been available, Mosquera have done a very good job for Arsenal. So I think Mosquera should have started this game ahead of Saliba. Maybe minutes into the second half, then maybe Saliba should have been introduced to it. Maybe just keep him fit for the next game.
All right, so Gyökeres was ghosted again today, and he was struggling to see if he can see space for you guys to give him passes. No passes were coming forth.
For me, I think for all the matches Gyökeres has played, he has never been ghosted. Yeah, I think the problem here is Arsenal players, Arteta haven't been able to structure the team into a way whereby will suit Gyökeres very much. But if you watch Arsenal, okay, just let's take this match for instance. Arsenal never got. I think that was only one through pass through the middle, and that was a very tight score because Gyökeres was in the middle of two defenders, and they have to mark him. For me, I think the players should at least try to get those balls in behind the defenders for Gyökeres for him to score. You see all the balls you're just going to the flanks, Saka, Trossard. I think
looking for crosses.
Yeah, with that kind of football, I don't see Gyökeres getting up to 13 goals this season. With that kind of football, unless he will work for it, I don't see Gyökeres getting up to 13 goals. This is a player that, if you watch his game at Sporting, the whole team plays towards Gyökeres. And he's a player that he knows when to make the runs, just like Haaland. He knows he can position, but Arsenal players, the midfielders haven't been able to track him down with those killer passes. That I think Gyökeres is one of the best finishers you can get in terms of football. Gyökeres is a tactician, is of best quality. But the Arsenal midfielder haven't given him that ability to score more goals.
All right, so Madueke in the first half tried his best, but coming out to the second half, what could you say that made Arteta remove him himself? Yeah,
awesome. Him? See, when you have squad depth, that's the kind of changes you see. You see, Arteta wanted Saka to have a feel of what playing a match is like.
But is it a feel, or maybe Madueke is not giving Arteta what he wants in the first half?
Madueke tried. Madueke was able to take on the defenders. He was able to run down the defenders. You see him bringing a balls. There was a ball he brought into the 18-yard that went through the 16-yard, but there was nobody to finish the ball. Madueke tried a lot, but one thing you should know about the Starboy is that Starboy is of top class. He's a top class winger. When you have Starboy, you have this confidence that something is going to come out of this game. So I felt like maybe he has to just introduce him to see whether he can do one or two. And he was quite perfect. Again
today, Merino started at that number 10 role, but it seems like it's not working that well. It's not working. Your second half was a bit more articulated and forward ever playing football than that of the first half.
Yeah, Merino starting. I think that's because Declan Rice haven't been in his best form. Declan is not the show. He gave it in Declan as they bring for game, but he's not doing that anymore. You see him making a lot of mistakes. You see him not being able to be in the right position, not being able to win the ball for his team. I think that's the reason why you see Merino is a bit shaky somehow. and Arteta is trying to play Merino as that central.
So that can help.
Yeah, so that he can help. But for me, I think Arteta sometimes he gambles a lot. I would have preferred Eze starting in that central for Arsenal. You know, this is a player that knows how to play this central. It's a player that sometimes, most especially, he's more of a creative player, an attacking minded player. Allow him play that central. It's either he creates a chance or he shoots otherwise get the goals by himself. But he's not doing that. He prefers maybe Merino. I think maybe that's what he still sees through the training ground.
Is it this scenario that made you think or made you say that Arteta is a gambler, or maybe there are other scenarios?
No, a lot of scenarios. Arteta is a gambler. That's what I say. Arteta is a gambler. See, when you're talking about Arteta, you can't tell me that a coach have this kind of squad depth and he still choose to play players of their position. Now you see, watch what happened. Merino coming when they coming into the game, Saka was shifted to the right wing. Trossard was doing perfectly well there. Now Merino coming in. Saka was shifted. I can't even say where Saka was playing. I don't know if it's the central or then when they have to move
To Saka's wing.
That's gamble for me. And you have seen him do it often. Okay, in the last match, you see him starting Eze from the
Flank.
instead of the central midfield.
This match he came out as a 10.
So he's just gambling a lot. I think he hasn't been able to position these players on a particular play where they come in, they do this. This is where they do it best, and he gets the result from it.
But the gamble, does it pay off?
I don't think it's paying off. I don't think, if not for Martinelli, who is just Arsenal super sub in the past 2 matches, coming in to score and giving these guys the belief again. I don't think Arsenal would have found themselves now with are very, very ridiculous. The gamble is not paying off at all. Just in your training ground, master the guys. You know, this is not the time where Arsenal will say we have this injury or we are lacking squad depth. We have these guys. Master them in their place, in their position. Use them where they will give you at least 95%. Stop gambling these players all around. When you gamble players a lot, it makes them even lose what they have. What they have in their perfect wing, you gamble them a lot. They lose what they have to play in that perfect wing, and they now be have this, have that. When a player is supposed to be 100% of a winger, you will see that player being a 50% of a winger and 50% of a midfielder or a striker, which is not good for the team.
And I see him, doing switching over Saliba and Gabriel. Saliba going the other side and Gabriel going the other side.
That's the gamble I'm talking about, and that didn't pay off.
Yeah, that didn't pay off.
To pay honestly, that didn't.
That was the reason for the goal.
Yes, that was the reason we considered that goal. That was a high risk of a gamble. You now Gabriel is a left footer and Martinelli, Saliba is a right footer, and you know very well that that switch, that gamble will not suit. Instead of doing that, if Gabriel is not, Saliba is not fit, play Mascara who you know is fit. Then maybe we introduce Gabriel into the game later. But Arteta is not doing that. I think he should go back and watch these clips. You should just go back and watch. I don't want this. This is a match that Arsenal is supposed to walk away with the 3 points. Who be MANCITY now? Where MANCITY dey? Once we Brighton beat, we were supposed to go out. We were supposed to rejoice home with the 3 points. Why the pressure on Liverpool? Because if Liverpool sees an Arsenal they come, the fear go dey. They know say this is the team that have been mounting pressure on anybody that carries the league for the past 3 seasons. So I don't think Arteta's gamble is paying off. It's not paying off at all.
All right. Any final thought of the game?
My final thought of the game is that Arteta, please, I beg you in the name of God, please, if you want the best of your chorus, tell your midfielders to find a way to give those killer passes through the center. This guy will run to the flank, run to the middle, run everywhere, and there will not be any pass coming for him. Which is not good.
And it's distorting his progress.
Yes. And when these guys finally come to the state that 10 matches, the only 2 goals I don't score, you go see that belief that I can do it will now die off, which is very, very bad. Which is very, very bad. See, make this guy believe that I'm part of this team. Because when he better say they give and those passes in Japan.
Yeah.
We don't say in Japan. Then we now start to rate them. Now, as it stands now, he don't score 3 goals. So my opposition, you get some people who never score 1 goal. We never even see assist. And I just say 40 matches for Premier League. If they give them 40 matches for Premier League, they don't see assist. But he don't score 3 goals. Yes, that's good. But I want you to make him believe that this team is playing for me.
Okay.
And I'm playing for this team.
All right. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thank you.